Go ballistic, this is straight up rock 365, we live it. If y'all come visit, y'all finna witness why we number one in the James River District. Hey, one time for that green and gold. Once we get pumped, we can't be controlled. No. We out here rolling, achieving goals. Either you okay with it or leave the road. Hey, get out the way, beat, cause we coming that energy, please keep. Ain't no faking, right, the nation bleeds deep. Yup, like the late great Speedy. Ain't our domination, boom, boom. No slack motivation, boom. Till we hit top destination, we going all out to the end of regulation, huh?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and this is a Raider Pride 365 broadcast coming to you today from Amelia County High School here at Joe Paulette Park. This is our first Raider baseball game of the season. We're very excited to be able to bring it to you. As you can see, they've already got things rocking and rolling here from Amelia County High School, so we're so glad to be able to bring you today's broadcast. Our broadcast is being brought to you by Bates Virtual Health Consultants, LLC. As we see the first out retrieved in there by the Herminator, and it'll be one out to get things started here for the Raiders. And also being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Also bringing you today's broadcast here, this Raider Pride 365 broadcast. And that first pitch is low and for a ball. Got a 1-1 count. So 1-1 count, no outs. Here in the top of the first. And that one is low for a ball. On the mound today for the Raiders is Thomas Whitley. Whitley, who was one of the Raiders' main pitchers last year, as we see the young man go down there for out number 2. So 2-0, and a good start here for the Raiders. And now at the plate is Russell Webb, the center fielder for Mecklenburg. The Raiders taking on the Mecklenburg Phoenix today in this contest. You know, Mecklenburg is only a few years old for school. They combined Bluestone and Parkview High School to make Mecklenburg, and they are the Phoenix Rising in this one. And this one is sent out to the outfield, and that one is going to go into the gap there, retrieved by Smith. Smith's going to try to get him at second, and he's safe. So a double here to get things started for Mecklenburg on batter number 3 with 2 outs. So 2 out hitting going there for that young man. And now we're going to see number 9, Adam Jones, the first baseman. Now they'll come up to the plate. And the first one is a strike. And they were able to get it back, lost control of it a little bit there. Sterling Smith able to get it before that one got out of hand, and we'll see Webb stay at second base. So with a runner on second here for the Phoenix, Adam Jones, the first baseman, hoping to get a run on the board here for the Phoenix. And that one is fouled back for a second strike. And that one is going to get Webb over to third on the throw. And you see Webb's a little bit in pain there at third base, but seems to be okay. And is just 90 feet away to getting the first points on the board here for the Phoenix. Here's the pitch by Whitley. That is into the air. That is high. And it looks like the Raiders have a shot at it. And that ending will come to an end, or at least the top part of it. A great job there by McMillan. And the threat by the Phoenix will go to naught. And we will head to the bottom of the first with the score: Amelia 0, Mecklenburg 0. And so, sorry, we did miss a starting lineup, so we'll go over the starting lineups for both teams. First, for Mecklenburg, you have number 5, Cameron Shriver, who is playing second base today for the Phoenix. Number 13, Maddox Sasser will play third base. Number 4, Russell Webb will be at center field. He's already got a double on the day. Number 9, Adam Jones will be the first baseman. He had a pop-up on the last inning to end that top part of the first. Then number 8, Tyler Seaman will be the DH. Number 11, Matthew Lynch will play shortstop for the Phoenix. Number 1, Jerry Cyphers, the left fielder. Number 1 will be left fielder for the Phoenix. Number 19, Peyton George, the man on the mound today for the Phoenix. He will be batting 8th for Mecklenburg, and batting 9th, we got number 3, Cratavian Thomas, who will be playing right field. And the catcher for the day is Aiden Khalil. He is being DH for today by Tyler Seaman. For the Raiders, batting first is going to be Brock Shelton. He was the lead man last year. He's playing shortstop today. Number 2 batter, number 31, Austin Stargett, who will be playing second today. Number 11 and playing and shooting third and playing at catcher today. But sure, can't get my words out. Batting third, playing catcher AJ Walsh, number 11 for the Raiders. Next, batting fourth, the left fielder Bryson Volpe. Batting fifth, number 15, Austin Bryan, playing at third. Batting sixth, number 33, Thomas Whitley, who's on the mound today. He's got a strikeout today so far. Batting seventh, number 5, Sterling Smith, the center fielder. Batting eighth, number 12, Franklin McMillan, who got the out to end the top of the first. He'll be playing first base today. And batting ninth, number 3, Alex Herman, the Herminator, will be playing right field. And so we're getting ready to start the bottom of the first, and we'll see Brock Shelton come to the plate here for the Raiders. So here we go. And that pitch is going to be low for ball 1. I saw Brock with some pretty nice hits last season for this Raiders team in the games that I did. He's going to see if he can set the tone here for the Raiders in this one. Peyton kicks and delivers, and it's going to be a little bit inside for ball number 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from George. And that's going to be, assuming he said strike from here. It looked like strike number 1. So 2-1 pitch. And if I'm wrong, we'll find out here in a second. Coming from George. And that one is shot over to third. And he is safe. Wasn't able to get Sheldon, who's going to get the Raiders on the base paths here. And now we'll see Stargett come to the plate here for the Raiders. This team is, here's the good thing about this Raiders team. They have a couple of new players, but they only lost 1 player last year from this team. Everybody else is back from last year's team. And we've got strike number 1. So with a runner on, Stargett's in an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Low, he's going to go for it all, and there it is. Brock Sheldon gets the steal. So Sheldon gets the steal. Now the Raiders have a runner in scoring position. And that one's going to get fouled off. Stargett waits for the 0-2. And they're going to say that's going to be a ball. A little bit to the outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. George will step off the mound a little bit just to recollect his thoughts. Here for the Phoenix, Sheldon sitting at second. Takes a little bit of a lead. Stargett. That one is hit deep to center field. Looks like it is going to be snagged. And Sheldon thought about it and changed his mind. Thought about making the leap over to third. And Stargett will pop it out to the center fielder for the Phoenix. And now coming to the plate for the Raiders, number 11, A.J. Walsh, the catcher. I got it right this time, y'all. No tongue-tied. Not too tongue-tied this time. Walsh waits for it, and it's slapped down the line. That's going to score a run. So A.J. Walsh will bring in Brock Sheldon as he gets a nice single down the third base line. And come out, Lo Bolden will come in to run for AJ. Now to play for the Raiders is Bryson Volpe. They're going to try to steal, and he is safe. So Mello gets the steal. So Mello will get the steal. The Raiders are up 1-0 right now. There's a strike. Here comes the pitch from George. Checks the runner at second. Delivers. That one goes behind the catcher, and Khalil does not see it, and Carmelo will move all the way over to third. And now the Raiders have a second opportunity to get some points up on the board with Melo sitting at third. So Bowden sitting at third, waiting as Volpe tries to make something happen here. So a 2-2 count. Right now, the Raiders are in a really good position. And Volpe will get it out to center. Melo's going to tag up. He's going home, and he is out. So Melo is gunned down from the outfield there by the center fielder, Russell Webb. And this game will remain 1-0 with the Raiders up. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@fiveringsfinancial.com. All right, we are back here in the top of the second. Raiders up 1-0. And that second pitch will be a strike. Got Tyler Seaman at the plate here for the Phoenix. Willie will look in, kicks, delivers, and that one is fouled off. And I talked a little bit earlier about this Raider team being young and a lot of talent on this team. But can they bring all that talent together to make a run in the district this year? That will be the question. Mecklenburg still looking for their first win of the season. That one's fouled off, and we'll do it again. Another 2-2 count will be coming up here for Whitley. Willie will look, and he will deliver. Good frame there by Walsh, but that's going to be a ball. So full count coming up. And can Whitley get out of it? Here's the pitch. That's a little high and inside, and that's going to be a walk. So Tyler Seaman will head down to first. As we will see number 11, Matthew Lynch, the shortstop, come to the plate. And that's a swing and a miss. Willie will look over at first and now lets it go. Oh, great pitch there by Whitley for a strike. Right down the middle. And that one's going to get fouled off. Lynch was able to get a little piece of that one. Looked like it might have been a little inside. He had to fight that off a little bit. There's another swing, get a piece of it. Fouls it back off the backstop. Batting next for Mecklenburg will be Jerry Cyphers, and then after that, Peyton George. So Cyphers on the deck, George in the hole. Whitley, swing and a miss, strikes him out for strikeout number 2. So with one out and a runner on first, we see Jerry Cyphers, the left fielder, coming to the plate. Here's the pitch, and it's low and in the dirt for ball number 1. And you'll see Whitley kind of swing it over there to first. Checking in on the runner. Mecklenburg 0-3 in the season, just looking for win number 1. The Raiders 1-1, and that one is a little inside and a little high for ball number 2. And that's going to be a strike. So the 2-1 pitch coming up for Whitley. Checks over at first. Raiders up 1-0. And that's going to be the outside for ball number 3. Whitley in a little bit of danger here. A walk will give the Phoenix 2 runners on, with Peyton George sitting on deck. And he'll send him walking. Second walk of the inning here for Whitley. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss there by George. He looked like he was going for the fence on that one. And that's a 0-2 count right off the bat here. Not playing around early. And that one is shot over to Stargett, who will take it over to first for the out. So that's 2 outs, but both runners will advance. 1 to third, 1 to second, and now a single here can tie this ball game up, and we'll see Gratavion Thomas, the right fielder, come to the plate here for his first at bat. And the first pitch, oh, what a breaking ball there by Whitley. That bad boy dropped right on the outside corner for strike number 1. And a balk. And I think we had a balk there, so we'll see the runner come in, and it's a 1-1 ball game. So the runner advances to third. And we have a timeout. That's unfortunate right there for the Raiders. Thought Whitley might have been able to get out of here unscathed, but looks like it's not the case. Oh, nice pitch. Strike number 2. And he shoots over to third just to let him know, hey, I'm still paying attention. Cyphers was trying to get a little bit of space there. Whitley. And that one goes out to center field. And it's caught by Smith. And that will send us to the bottom of the second. The Phoenix are able to get a run on the board to tie this one up after the balk. At least that's what I'm not going to lie to you. I turned my head for 2 seconds to check the stats. That's the only thing I can assume that happened, because next thing you know, he was letting the runner come in. So if I'm wrong on that, y'all can yell at me later. But I'm almost 99% sure that was a balk, and that'll give us a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the second. We'll be back with more here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. So Thomas Bryant will start things off here for the Raiders in the bottom of the second. You'll see Bryant, Whitley, and then Smith in that order. Your 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Raiders. And right now we have a 1-1 ball game. And that one is high and inside for ball number 1. Here's the pitch by George, and that's going to be ball number 1. Excuse me, ball number 2. So a 2-0 count here for Peyton George. quickly gets back and shoots that one down for strike number one. That one is shot up the middle. Oh, he lost control of it. And that will give Thomas Bryant a base hit. So Thomas Bryant will get a single there, maybe. Well, I don't know if they end up calling it an error, but he got on base. I'm going to count it as a single, and they can yell at me later. So now coming to the plate is Thomas Whitley, the pitcher. He's got 2 strikeouts on the day, pitching-wise, as he's going to try to get Bryant moved up a little bit here. This one is popped into the air. This one is for George, I believe, and they don't get it. He drops it, so Bryant will get another opportunity. I think he lost it. There's no sun out here, so he didn't lose it in the sun. But if you ever played catcher before, which I haven't, you know, trying to make that move sometimes can be just a little bit difficult. You got to throw the mask off. You got to try to turn around, look, and then try to place that bad boy in the sky. And if there's a cloud there, which there are plenty out there, that cloud could be distracting. So the good effort there by Khalil. And that one is high and behind Whitley, as we'll see Bryant move up to second. So a 1-1 count about to come up here for Thomas Whitley. Oh, Bryant decides to take off. He is going over to third. Uh-oh. Bryant going to try to go all the way. Will he get in? And he will score to give the Raiders the lead right back. So after losing the lead, Thomas Bryant will make it all the way around the horn to make this a 2-1 Raider lead. Yeah, here comes the pitch. Oh, and that hit him in the helmet. And Thomas will sprint on down the first after getting hit, but he seems to be all right. Thank goodness for equipment and the helmets to protect. And now we'll see Sterling Smith come to the plate, the center fielder for the Raiders. And that's going to be a ball. Smith showing bunt, and we'll pull back, and that's going to be a ball. And that's going to be a strike. Good pitch down the middle there for George. Runner on first. George will look in. Raiders have already scored a run in this inning. Ooh, and a big swing and a miss there for Smith. Here's a pitch. Oh, nice. Oh, man, and they got him. Rings him up for out number one. And so now to the plate, we got number 12, Franklin McMillan, the first baseman here for the Raiders. And time is called. Ball one. Here comes the pitch. And that one's going to get fouled back. You know, the most dangerous thing about this field, I've always said, and I know I've said it in prior broadcasts, if that ball gets fouled back and your car is back there, oh boy, you just never know. We'll take a look at first. Thomas Whitley is sitting on first base for the Raiders, and as that one is fouled back. Here's the pitch, and got him. But the steal will commence as McMillan goes down. So another strikeout in this one for George. And now we'll see Alex Herman. The Herminator will now come to the plate. And the first one is going to be a ball. And the second one will also be a ball. So we're looking 2-0 right now for the Herminator, who's trying to get things going this season. It's been a rough start for the Herminator. That one is popped into the air, and it is brought in there by number 9, the first baseman there for the Phoenix, Adam Jones, and that will send us to the top of the third. So at the end of 2 innings, the Raiders are up 2-1 over Mecklenburg. All right, we're back for the start of the third inning. The Raiders are up 2-1 over Mecklenburg. Hoping to keep things rolling. Solid start so far. Raiders could be up 2-0. But a balk in the last inning changed that and to make it a 2-1 game. But the Raiders were able to score in the bottom of the second to make it 2-1. It was 1-1 after the balk, but the Raiders have reclaimed the lead and now look to hold on to that. As we see Cameron Shriver, the second baseman, Struck out on the first attempt and swing and a miss on that one. And down goes Shriver, and strikeout number 3 for Whitley. Now coming to the plate for Mecklenburg is Maddox Sasser, the third baseman who struck out in his first at-bat. Swings away on that one for strike number 1. And that one is in there for strike number 2. So quickly, Whitley is getting his groove going now. It's already got 3 strikeouts on the day. Looking for number 4 here. Adds a little bit to the outside for ball number 1. Kicks, delivers, and there's a strikeout there for Whitley. That's number 4. That's Sasser's second strikeout of the day. We'll see Russell Webb, who has the lone hit right now. See if Webb can get something going here. That one is cranked. And it is caught. Great job there by Bryson Volpe. So Volpe was able to get it in. And the Raiders will head to the bottom of the third with the score still 2-1.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you.
All right, so Brock Sheldon at the plate here for the Raiders. That first pitch is a ball as we enter the bottom of the third. And the Raiders are in a decent spot right now, up 2-1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Sheldon will shoot it down the third base line. And now Sheldon is rolling. And Sheldon is safe for a double. So Brock Sheldon, 2 for 2 on the day. So Sheldon having himself a nice little day to get things going here for the Raiders. And now Austin Stargett will now come to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day for the Raiders. He's got a chance to try to do something here. Attempts to bunt, and that's going to be a strike. So with a runner on second, and that's going to be a strike. So 0-2 count coming up here for Stargett. George will release it. That one is shot over the shortstop, and he is going to be out. But Stargett does advance the runner. But a great job there by Lynch getting it over to Jones for out number 1. Now coming to the plate for the Raiders is A.J. Walsh, who also has a hit on the day. His nice hit went shooting down the third base line. Help the Raiders get their first points of the day. There's the pitch, and to the outside there for a ball. And he really had a nice hit down the line there to give the Raiders their first points of this one. And then that is going to be a strike. It's low into the outside, but a strike called on that one. It'll be the 1-1 count coming up for George. Walsh trying to bring Sheldon home again. He's done it once. He's looking for RBI number 2. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike. It was a very slow swing there by Walsh. It felt like he didn't want to do it. He was like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Nah, I guess I'll go. 1-2 pitch, 1 out. Swings and goes. And he's going to go over to first. Raiders going to try to make it safe. Sheldon gets in. He dropped the third strike. And the Raiders take advantage to make this a 3-1 ball game. So Sheldon has his second run of the day. And so it looks like we may have a little meeting at the mound here. Coach Matthew Thompson going to talk to his pitcher. Well, once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the LegacyMaker Sports Network. It's our first baseball broadcast of the year. We're going to probably our goal is to do one a month here throughout the season. Hopefully we'll be able to do more somehow, some way. We're also going to still try to do some softball this season throughout. But we are super excited to be here for today. We're also soccer still on the list. I got to get with Coach Bowman, try to get over there to catch a soccer game as well. So I'll be getting with him soon to try to make that happen. Excuse me, there's a strike. So Bryson Volpe, who got the great catch in the last one, that's going to get shot over. He is out. So that will end the third inning with the score. Amelia 3, Mecklenburg 1. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. All right, so we're back here, top of the fourth. This one is knock on trees, is moving pretty smoothly here at Amelia County High School. Willie's had a pretty good inning in the last one. And there's a strike. Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out. So Whitley gets the first out of the fourth quite smoothly. That's strikeout number 5 for Whitley. And now coming to the plate is Tyler Seaman. That one is popped into the air. And Stargate will snag it up for out number 2. This could be the second straight ending where we see Whitley make easy work of the Phoenix. So far, 2 outs right off the bat. Now we got Matthew Lynch, and that's going to be ball number 1. Here in the top of the fourth, Raiders up 3-1. Here comes the pitch. That one is shot towards the road with a car coming. He may have hit that car. That car was coming in the opposite direction. I don't know. It looked close from here. Here's the pitch. That one is shot over, and it drops in. Herminator lost it a little bit, able to get it back, and that's going to be a single for the Phoenix. So Lynch will get his first hit of the day. That's the second hit of the day here for the Phoenix. And now Jerry Cyphers will come to the plate, who is currently 0 for 0 because he walked in that first appearance. But now the Phoenix have a runner on first as Cyphers looks to try to change things up here. And he is safe as Whitley will check over at first. Tries it again, and he's safe. Whitley is really testing Lynch over there. He's trying to get out of this without even have to really face Cyphers. And that's to the outside for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he sends that, and that's going to be foul. It went down the third base line. And just to give you an update on the JV game, because I can see the scoreboard here from the press box. The score right now, Mecklenburg 3, Amelia 0 in our JV contest. So for our JV softball contest going on just to the right of us. Here in here at Amelia County High School at Joe Pollack Park. So we can see it from here. 3-0 Mecklenburg over Amelia JV softball. And he got him. And that will send us to the bottom of the fourth. Strikeout number 6 for Thomas Whitley. And the Raiders are up 3-1. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, time is not an option. Hustle.
We're back for the bottom of the fourth. Raiders up 3-1. And Austin Bryant, the third baseman, who has a hit on the day, will take this at bat. This one is popped in towards the shortstop, and it's taken in for out number one. So Lynch able to put out Bryant there for out number one. And now Thomas Whitley, who walked in his first appearance but has 6 strikeouts on the day. And the first one is a ball. Here comes the pitch from George. Low and in the dirt for ball number 2. So low and in the dirt. 2-0 pitch coming up for George. Kicks and delivers. And there's a strike. It's a good pitch right there in the inside. That one is hit over the short. Lynch trying to get him out, and he does as he swings it over to Jones for out number 2. Now coming to the plate is number 5, Sterling Smith, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And the first pitch is a ball. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from George. And there's a strike right there on the corner. Mecklenburg is not out of this contest. Raiders up 3-1. And that's low and inside for ball number 2. Oh, that's a great pitch there by George. So 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Strikeout number 4 for George. And that will end the 4th inning with the score Amelia 3 and Mecklenburg 1.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com.
Top of the fifth here in this matchup, as we see the pitcher versus pitcher matchup as Whitley goes up against Peyton George. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss for strike one. George sits here and waits. Here comes the pitch from Whitley. That one is fouled away. And the 0-2 count. Whitley looks in. Will let it loose. Got him. Strikeout number 7 for Whitley. I'm not going to say he's on cruise control, but he has looked good. Now coming to the plate, Katavion Thomas will come up to the plate here for Mecklenburg. And the first pitch is a ball. Thomas, who's 0 for 1 on the day. And it's inside, excuse me, that's inside for ball number 2. Here goes the pitch from Whitley, and he fouls it off. That'll be strike number 1. 2-1 pitch coming up. That's going to be to the outside for ball number 3. 3-1 count. And that will send Thomas down the first on the walk. Now coming to the plate is Cameron Shriver, the second baseman, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. So runner on first. And he'll send it over to first to check on Thomas. Looking, and he is safe. Walsh tried to gun him down, but Thomas is able to get the second. Here's the pitch. And it is going to be a ball. That one is popped into the air. McMillan looks to have it, and he does. Maddox Sasser, the third baseman. 0 for 2 on the day. Both strikeouts. That one is fouled off. 4 strike. And an update for you, the Raiders have tied the ball game up in the JV softball contest. It's 3-3. I heard a lot of cheering. I look over and I see a 3-3 game in the fourth ending. So it's 3-3, Mecklenburg versus Amelia in the JV softball game. Here's the pitch. And fouls it away. Sasser trying to get that first. That's low. He goes running Thomas, and he's safe. So Thomas gets a little bit closer, and now a single could make this a one-run ball game. That was a great pitch. And he strikes him out for the third time on the day. That's going to send us to the bottom of the fifth with a score of the Raiders 3, Mecklenburg 1. Here in the bottom of the fifth, and we see Franklin McMillan, the first baseman who struck out earlier today. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he hits that one straight over to third, and that will be out number 1. Now coming to the plate is Alex Herman. And there's a nice strike there by George. You can hear that one all the way up here. Nothing like the sound of the catcher's mitt hidden. He gets a piece of that. That will foul back towards somebody's car. It bounced off the top of somebody's car. I saw that from here. Man, I hope you guys got insurance out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Coming up for the Herminator, who's trying to get it rolling here for the Raiders. Get his season off to a great start. He gets a piece of that. That goes over to short. Lynch is going to take that. And they will get Herman out over at first. Now back to the top of the lineup, Brock Sheldon, who's had himself a great day today. 2 for 2 with a double in his arsenal. Here comes the first pitch. George will let it go, and there's a strike. Kicks and delivers. And it's going to be low for ball number 1. George hasn't pitched bad at all today for this Phoenix team. It just hasn't went, their way, batting today. They've had a couple of players left stranded on base. They left someone on base at third base. They left Thomas on third base in the last inning. So they've had a couple of instances where they could have maybe done some work. That one goes behind Brock's head for a ball. And there's going to be a strike. So 2-2 count coming up for Sheldon. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's going to foul that one back. And we'll do 2-2 all over again. George trying to get out of this inning and send us to the 6th. Kicks, lets it go, and he walks him. That was off on that count. Y'all got to spare me a little bit up here. The scoreboard, trying to be the cameraman. I'm trying, y'all. That's all I can say. And we'll see Austin Stargate come to the plate. Thought he was going to bunt, and there's Sheldon with his second steal of the day. Now has the Raiders once again in scoring position. So if Stargate can punch one through here, the Raiders could add on another run. See if they can do just that. Swing and a miss. So a 0-2 count coming up here for Stargate. He was 0 for 2 on the day. And he got him. He goes down swinging this time, or looking. And that will send us to the top of the 6th with the score. Amelia 3, Mecklenburg 1.
Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants LLC with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi.
Top of the sixth. We are here. Whitley and the Raiders are up 3-1. And Russell Webb, who's 1 for 2 on the day, is at the plate. He gets a piece of that, and it goes out there, and Volpe will bring it in. So Bryson Volpe will bring that one in for out number 1 here in the top of the sixth. And now coming to the plate is number 9, Adam Jones. And first pitch is going to be a ball. And ball number 2. Willie has pitched a pretty solid game here for the Raiders. It's been a really nice outing for him, as the Raiders try to lock up their second win of the year. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's a good strike right there on the corner. 2-1. Whitley will let it go. That one goes into the air, and Whitley looks like he has it himself. He will. Out number 2. So now Tyler Seaman will head to the plate here for Mecklenburg. Real quick update while we have a chance. JV softball game. Mecklenburg are now up 5-3 in the 5th. There's a strike. Another great pitch by Whitley. We'll let it go. That one goes into the air. That is in Herminator territory. And he'll bring it in for out number 3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will send us into the bottom of the 6th with the score of the Raiders 3, Mecklenburg 1. And so we are back. And now at the plate, A.J. Walsh. 1 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a ball. And got a strike. And so the Raiders are cooking here in this one. And so that changed real quick as Walsh was pitch hit for Mello. And then we see Volpe make some magic happen, and now he's at second. So the Raiders now have 2 runners on. And now we see Austin Bryant. And there's a strike. Here comes the pitch. And he decided to go for it. And Mello decided to go home. At least they sent him. And he is... I'm assuming that he was out. So I don't know if he got under the tag or not from here, but I'm going to assume that he is out. And if he isn't, we will find out here in a second. But we did see Volpe move over to third on the double steal attempt. Austin Bryant waiting patiently. And that is going to send him packing on a great pitch there by George. Down to the plate, Thomas Whitley. And the first one's going to be a ball. Piece of that. Snagged up by Lynch. And he got him. Whitley tried to do something with it, just couldn't. And that's going to send us to the top of the 7th, where the Raiders, ladies and gentlemen, will have an opportunity to put this one away and win their 2nd game of the season. I'm Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second. And we start off the top of the 7th. We'll see Matthew Lynch, the shortstop, who's had a pretty good day defensively for this team. Try to make something happen. He's 1 for 2. So 2-0 count here for the first batter in the top of the 7th. 8 strikeouts on the day as that one goes foul for Thomas Whitley. He's had a really good day on the mound. It's a little rough early. When it was really early. We're talking in the first inning. It was a little rough, but once he got going, he's been smooth ever since. Here comes the pitch. That one is popped into the air, and it will hit the backstop. So a 2-2 pitch coming up here for Lynch, and if he tries to see if he can keep the Phoenix drive alive here. That one goes into the air, looking for Sterling Smith. No, that was Stargett who will bring it in. So Austin Stargett brings it in. I will say this, it's a pretty cool moment for me. You know, knowing that, you know, some of my classmates have been able to give back to this school just as much as I have. And, you know, Austin, who is the son of one of my former teammates and one of my former classmates, Scott Stargett and Caroline Stargett, both, we all graduated together back in '03. So every time I see their child, and I think, man, look at me. My child graduates this year. We're getting old, y'all. We're getting old. Don't yell at me. Yell at me later. Here comes the pitch from Whitley. Oh, that's a great pitch on the inside. Forced. That had to be a strike. That had to be a strike. Here comes the pitch here from Whitley. Yeah, that checks me. I heard the ump said, yes, sir. You heard him say, yes, sir. Yeah, he definitely went on that one for strikeout number 9. And the first pitch is a ball. Here comes the 1-0, and that's going to make it 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Whitley. That one is shot into right field. Oh, he almost got him. Herminator had a shot at it. It was close. So now the Phoenix have a runner on. Last time, George. Actually, looks like they may be pinch hitting here. And I can't see which young man that may be. That looks like that may be Chasen Richardson, now batting for Mecklenburg. Swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2, and it's inside for a ball. Whitley trying to get out of this one and give the Raiders win number 2 on the year. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be low into the outside for ball number 2. Whitley tried to make him chase on that one. Here comes the 2-2. Oh, and it hit him. So actually, my apologies. So that wasn't a pitch hitter. That was actually Thomas at the plate. And Thomas will walk for the second time today. So they're talking some things over here. I don't know if this is going to be the end for Whitley or not. And it looks like it may be. He's pitched phenomenally today. And it looks like we're going to see Brock Sheldon finish this one up, potentially, for the Raiders. So while he's warming up, I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@fiveringsfinancial.com.
All right, so Brock Sheldon is now in, pitching for the Raiders. So they've moved Stargett over to shortstop, and then Whitley will move over to second. And that's going to be a ball. So with 2 runners on, Whitley pitched phenomenal today and fouls that one away for strike number 2. He had a great performance today with 9 strikeouts. He was mowing them down. Sheldon, who had a 2-for-2 day with a walk, looking to close it out. That one's in the dirt. A smart decision there by Walsh not to go and try to throw that thing down there. You're up 3-1. So a smart move there. So a 2-2 pitch coming up. So now the Raiders have to be a little bit concerned with 2 runners on, 1 on third, 1 on second. Sheldon needs 1 strike to finish it up. Here's the pitch. Got him. And the Raiders will put this one away. All right, everybody. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast. Final score here from Amelia County High School. The Raiders win this one 3-1 over Mecklenburg. And what a performance today by the Raiders. Thomas Whitley had a great day. He had 9 strikeouts, running things on the pitching front for the Raiders. And Brock Shelton, 2 for 2 on the day, 2 RBIs, along with a walk. But he comes in and closes the deal for the Raiders as they win this one 3-1. Before we get out of here, I would like to thank our sponsors for supporting us throughout the winter/spring season. That's Rita Stewart of Legacy Financial Wellness. You can reach Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555 or at Money Matters and T on Instagram, LegacyFinancialWellness.com on the World Wide Web, at Facebook or on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. So make sure you check out Rita Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. She does a lot of great things, can help you with your finances, get you set up for the future. So please make sure if you get an opportunity to reach out to Rita Stewart. Also, a shout out to Bates Virtual Health and Consultants. Let Dr. Demetria Bates potentially help you with something that could really help you out for the long term. If you think there's something that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you, you can go over to www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Man, I'm so tongue-tied. I apologize, y'all. Everything's all over the place. But yes, please make sure if you get an opportunity to head over to Bates Virtual Health and Consultants and check out Dr. Demetria Bates. 804-608-9202. Also, if you are interested in having your business advertised here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network, you can contact me at legacymakersports@gmail.com. And we would love to work on trying to get you where you want to be and help your business grow one day at a time. And last but not least, if you get a chance, head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network's social media pages. You can connect with us on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network, on Twitter at Legacy Maker SPN, aka the X, and at Legacy Maker Sports on YouTube, Instagram, and on TikTok. Or you can go to our website and check us out at www.legacymakersports.com. All right, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens. Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully, we'll be able to do another one soon. If not, we'll definitely be back next month. I believe it's April the 8th to bring you our next Raider baseball broadcast. But hopefully, before then, until next time.